KIDO Talk Radio proudly presents the show that answers your questions about home ownership. Welcome to Real Estate Rescue with your host, Greg Ferrera.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue. Thank you for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday to KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I am your host, Greg Ferrera, local real estate agent with over 25 years experience, and I work at Good Vibes Real Estate, which is a locally owned and operated right here in Boise and serving the entire Treasure Valley from Mountain Home to Ontario and to include the beautiful Jordan Valley. Want to give a shout out to all the farmers and ranchers out there working 24/7, 365. We appreciate all you do. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to take a moment and introduce my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker. Not the Clint Walker from TV, whereas mine is better. Mr. Clint Walker works at Summit Funding, located in Meridian. Clint has over 20 years experience in the lending industry. He is creating what I like to call feats of finance and miracles every single day. Clint, welcome to the show.
Every day. Greg, it's a pleasure to be here.
It's an honor and a privilege to have you.
Yes, it is.
And doggone it, I mean that.
I love it.
What a blessing. Wow. Folks, for those of you who've just joined us, you're new to the show. Real Estate Rescue is one of the Treasure Valley's top resources for up-to-date, real-time real estate sales information, statistics, and current trends. And we will try to get to the stats today for you.
The stats.
Sometimes we miss them.
Boy, they're changing.
It's important.
Yeah.
I make a commitment to do those today. Not to
We're
miss
doing
those.
it. Okay, stats today.
Yes.
Writing it down. Here we go.
You'll also get great tips on home maintenance, remodeling, updating, as well as new and creative financing options with Clint and his team. Now, folks, we are here to provide you with accurate, up-to-date information, resources, and assistance in all areas of real estate and finance. We want to put our extensive experience to work for you, the great people of Idaho. And for those of you who are getting ready to move, maybe need some temporary storage, you might have got caught in a delay. We know, Clint, nobody's in a delay today, post and pre and COVID and all the other stuff going on.
No, everything's going smoothly.
Yeah, there's no construction issues, nothing. Yeah.
No, none.
So our friends and sponsors at One Relo are here to serve you. Whether it's a local move right here in the Treasure Valley or somewhere across this amazing country, they're prepared and ready to serve you. Please go to our great website, realestaterescueidaho.com. That should start to be a staple. It's not new. realestaterescueidaho.com. You can reach us. You can reach them. The One Relo folks, you can scroll down. There's a form to fill out if you need anything. And they also have a tab you can hit to reach them. So, like I always say, a move isn't complete till you get in and get out.
Boy, that is for sure.
Yeah, people have to leave.
They do?
You don't get to stay forever unless it's an investment deal.
Well, right. I mean, and the new person coming in doesn't want you there either,
That's
right?
Yeah. You got to get out.
Unless you're friends.
So, we're having some fun today, folks. We got a great show planned. Lots of information. We're going to deep dive on a couple things. Glad you're here, taking time and joining us. We're looking forward to have some fun. Clint, like we always say when we start, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Here's my favorite one. Whether you're at home, in the garage, the shop, taking a nap, I always say keep one ear open. You just never know what information we might share.
That's right.
Clint might crack a joke that you want to remember.
I don't know.
You did
Sometimes.
last time. You said some funnies. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're driving your car, Clint always says keep both eyes open and hands on the steering wheel. Don't mess with your phone. Be careful.
Leave it alone.
Or if you're on your lunch break, for all of you who've called in, said thank you for making Saturday lunchtime adventurous, enjoyable, and entertaining.
Yeah.
We are blessed to be here with you. Thanks for taking time to join us today, folks. We got a show planned. Don't go away. Grab a pen, pencil, crayon, or your phone.
Or your phone.
Yep, your phone
you can
works.
Use that.
Clint said
you can
use
put
that
stuff
phone.
in the
You text message.
I don't know. I'm not very fast. I have to have somebody else do it. So it takes me a little while.
So grab a pen, pencil, crayon, something to write with. Get a piece of paper or whatever works, just in case we share a website, phone number, a one-liner, or a company that you'd like to contact. You can reach us again, realestaterescueidaho.com, and we'll give our information over and over again throughout the show. My number directly, if you need anything we can help you with, is 208-559-0590. One more time is 208 559-0590. And Clint's number, I used to say for free money, but the rates have gone up just a tad, so free money plus the charge.
So they cost a little bit.
A little bit more. Yeah. It's 208-870-4279. I'll say that again for those of you typing it in your phone or scribbling on the wall somewhere, just to save it for a rainy day. 208-870-4279. Hang on to that. We get calls during the week. Folks have saved those numbers, and something happened, and they wanted some help. Let's call those guys on that radio show from Saturday, or those fun little commercials we hear during the week.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes they have those.
No surprises.
None.
All right, what do we got? Be kind. We always like to remind you, please be kind. It's a year of transition. We're in 2022. Mm-hmm. I know it's corny, but we're here for you. But having said that, please be kind. You don't know. There's lots of people running around. We're still waiting in line. If you don't get to the restaurants early by 4 or 4:30, you're waiting.
You're waiting.
Yeah, until you wait till 8 or 9 to go
That's
down.
right.
Which is
be
past
kind
my
because
bedtime.
You always say this, and I love it. You don't know what somebody else is going through.
Amen.
Would you agree?
Yep, you have no idea.
You have no idea.
Yep. So be kind. Yep.
That's right.
Be kind. Offer them a smile, please, when you do get a chance. Another show reminder, pay cash for your home. I am super sensitive to this. It's a little bit of a commercial. I don't mean it to be. Clint and I are here for you. We have lots of resources, and we see those signs on the street corners stuck in the ground. We'll pay cash for your house. It sounds great, folks, but at the end of the day, they are not watching out for you. And Real Estate Rescue is designed to help you, not them. So please let us know if anybody gets in a jam. Clint, if you want to address that at all. I'm passionate about this because people are being taken advantage of.
Happens all the time. We see that once in a while. Somebody just tried that. They're out of state, and somebody came and offered them that cash for the home, and it did not work out. They talked to a realtor. It saved them, well, it made them an extra $80,000. Yep. $80,000.
Cash, green money in their pocket.
That's right.
Yep. So even if you're in a hurry, you're in a jam, somebody you know is in trouble, there's been a death, a relocation, something's happened, please let us know. Get a hold of us, realestaterescueidaho.com. Reach out to us. See if we can help you. If we can't, you have that option. But we have people who do the same for you, and they have some other options that work out a little better for you than that. Right. So I'm passionate about that. Next one, support our law enforcement family here in the Treasure Valley. Folks, many of you know I have a law enforcement background, but I'm passionate. These people live and work in our communities every single day. So please take a moment when you see them, give them a thumbs up, a smile. Say thank you for the sacrifice and commitment to our community they make every single day. Not only that, their families also make that commitment and that sacrifice.
That's right.
What else we got here? Search options. Okay, we did it. It's been in line. Lots of people are signing up. At realestaterescueidaho.com, you can go to buy a home, find a home, click on that. You do have to sign in, but we're not going to stalk you. Unless, like Clint says, you want to be stalked, you have to let us know.
You have to let us. We will stalk you
if you want to be. If you want it,
that's right.
We say that with love, by the way. So you can search for homes. We have you loaded in. It is pretty accurate information, up to date, as much as we can get. And then if you hit the home value, because some people are looking, they're thinking about selling, maybe on the back end, maybe a refinance. Here the first part of the year. Reach out to me if you do that, because some of that information, boy, that can change almost daily.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Let us know if you reach out that. But that was put together for you, our amazing listeners here in the Treasure Valley. What else do we have here? Winter safety. I'm still on that. We're not into spring and summer yet. It was a balmy 6 degrees the other day when I got up. So balmy.
That is so nice. You know, you talk about this weather. We can talk about that throughout the next couple seconds if you want to as well. But people move here and they're thinking, I want the 4 seasons, right? And this is going to be amazing. 4 seasons, and then we're going to have the beautiful spring and the fall, and then they said, and then it's beautiful summers and winter, and then they get here and they, well, man, that's cold.
We went from 100 above to 5 below.
That's right.
We skipped the middle.
We skipped the middle. So this last summer was unheard of, right? And it was 100 degrees for how many weeks?
Between the two of us, we must have melted 50 pounds.
Oh, man, it was bad.
Yeah, we had to hide.
Oh, I don't know. I think I got it all back.
Okay. So, please be careful. We have winter driving conditions. It's cold, especially if you head up north on 21 or the 55. Watch out for our amazing animals who are in their winter grounds, and just watch out for them at night during the day. That can be a dangerous thing. Ways to reach us, our website, realestaterescueidaho.com. You can reach Clint here at 208-870-4279. And you can reach me at 208-559-0590. Give us a holler. We love the telephones. Happy to help you. You can call directly, text, or whatever works. And then I do want to extend our congratulations to the winner of our Hell's Canyon and Hammered Down adventure for this upcoming springtime.
That's
probably.
right.
We have two folks. Do you remember their names?
I do. Darren Poole and Casa Hartley. Congratulations.
How cool. We're working on some additional adventures for our listeners, so please don't give up. Thank you for all of you who put your names in. That will be an adventure. We're going to work on some more of those for 2022.
Yes, we are.
For you. And then shout-outs. Sean and Jesse.
Yeah, well, awesome. Great people.
Congratulations. Moving into their new home this weekend.
Absolutely.
They went through some trials and tribulations, found a couple, had to get out of an offer or two from home inspection results.
Yep.
Fantastic. And Colleen and Jesse, get out there, boots on the ground when you're getting ready to move. So we're going to talk about that today, folks. Some folks are ready. They're thinking about moving.
That's right.
And I'm pretty passionate about going and looking and seeing, feeling, tasting, touching where you might want to go.
There you go.
Don't be fooled. And Trevor and Brooke, congratulations on your new home. Hope you're getting settled in, and we're excited for you. And then Valentine's Day.
Ooh, don't forget.
Monday. Clint?
It's Monday?
Monday. This is Saturday. That's Monday. You got 48 hours.
48 hours to come up with something?
Get it together if you haven't. And don't think that Fred Meyer is your answer to your problems.
No.
I've
have
been
an
there
idea,
a couple
though.
times.
Who do you know?
Hope blooms flowers and
there it
things.
is.
There's a lot of reasons we're sharing this, folks. They do a fantastic job. I know if you Google them or whatever, Google, they're an eagle, but they reach the entire valley. They are second to none in their quality. Clint, you can speak to that.
Man, I'll tell you
recently
what. Somebody
were a
delivered
receiver.
that. I know. I was a receiver of that, and it was amazing. The flowers, I mean, unbelievable.
I spoke with the owner, Dorothy. She said she has lots of flowers to share with our and amazing staff to share with you, our listeners.
That's right.
So please, Hope Blooms Flowers and Things. Their number is 208-939-4022. Grab that phone, put that in there, 208-939-4022. You can tell them the guys at Real Estate Rescue sent you. We'll get this reminder out throughout the show. Valentine's Day is a big deal for your loved ones. Don't forget to let people know that they're special, folks. None of us are going to be here forever. So make sure you do something, a little something, to let them know you appreciate them and care about them. Hope Blooms Flowers and Things. 208-939-4022. Now, we got to get to a quick break. That was a lot of stuff, Clint.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, folks, don't you go away. We're going to be right back. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM on 107.5 FM. Clint and I will be right back. We're going to dive deep into what's happening in the real estate market. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. In case you've just joined us, you're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. And before I go on, I was asked, Clint, several times in the last week or so, could we talk about the show? And they'd say, well, Greg, do you have an FM dial? They didn't know. Folks, we do. If you're listening to us on 580, you can go over to 107.5.
Yes.
It's FM, clear, fun, energetic, works great. It's a great option for those of you who love the FM.
You know, it's funny. I had somebody from the younger generation
Yes, that's
that asked
exactly
me,
what happened.
and they said, do people still listen to AM?
Yeah.
I said, well, yeah.
I was passing out one of my little gift card things, and she says, AM, well, I'd listen if you were on FM.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, that's
well,
what she
perfect.
said.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You are in luck.
Yeah, 107.5 FM.
FM.
Give that a try, folks. You can enjoy Real Estate Rescue on the FM dial.
Nice.
How cool. Yeah. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with that amazing, warm, kind, gentle voice is Clint Walker. And Clint's with he's a got his creative solutions team at Summit Funding. We are here for you in 2022.
2022.
There we go. Now, folks, I do want to reiterate, we had the opportunity here to kind of revamp and go back and refocus on what Real Estate Rescue is about. In case you just joined us, Real Estate Rescue is about supporting the quality of life in Idaho, and we use real estate and finance as the foundation.
Yes.
Because without that, we're in trouble.
Yep.
The quality of life in Idaho is our focus. Clint and I strive every single day, folks, to help our clients have a positive experience during what we like to call the life transition process. So we look at real estate, finance, refinance. It's kind of a stressful deal.
Yeah.
We look at that as life transition. Not many people wake up in the morning and say, why don't we move or why don't we refinance for fun? Because it's kind of stressful.
It's a little bit stressful.
I mean, if you're going to deal with client, you got to hand over your documents, personal
Everything.
stuff.
And, you know, you got to get your blood tests. You got to do everything. It's just, it
Me,
seems
not
like
so
it,
much.
right? Yeah.
But Clint, yeah. So we talk about this as being a life transition situation. Now, we accomplish this with many, many years of experience. And I always say, Clint gets it now. Experience matters.
Oh, man.
To anticipate situations, challenges, and opportunities
Right.
that folks with less experience aren't aware of.
Not every deal is super easy, right? Sometimes they're hard. Sometimes there's a lot involved.
And you don't know what you don't know.
That's right. Until you get in the middle of it and you say, oh, man, we didn't know this, didn't know this, didn't know this. And they didn't either, because this is not something that you do every day.
How many people have we helped who work at banks? And you've actually
Over
helped
and
them.
over and
Yeah,
over.
It's amazing.
Who their bank is, they're required to go with certain guidelines, and they can't step outside of that. They can't move beyond that, and they can only do certain things. So we're able to help them above and beyond that, past what their bank can do, right?
Creative.
And so we get creative all the way through with every single person. You don't know what you don't know, and we don't know what we don't know yet.
Until we get in the opportunity.
Right in the middle of it.
It's kind of
until
like
we know.
surgery.
That's right. It's like you in the middle of a house. You go in and you look at a house, somebody says, oh, I think my house is worth this. And you get in and you say, no, actually, it's worth more. Yeah. It's worth this. You can actually get this if you do this, right? I mean, we've talked about that. If you do these things, and you're the professional, you're the experience that we talk about that knows the difference.
Thousands of transactions,
right?
And over 25 years of experience matters.
That's why it matters.
Yep,
that's
big deal. Now, we have observed through the show over the last several years that a lot of our listeners don't really care what we know until they know we actually care, Clint.
That's right.
Yeah, and we do. We're here for you in 2022.
That's correct.
We stumbled into that, but I kind of like it.
But I like it, too.
It's a little corny. Now, we're going to have a variety of topics this year for you, like we did last week with Surratt, who works up there for the parks, state parks. And
he was great.
Oh, wow. The Lucky Peak Reservoir and all the things that go with the recreation in Idaho.
And how many people do you say goes through there?
Was it over a million?
There's over a million people that go through in 1 year.
Holy cow.
Right. And he gets to see it, and he says, it's the best people watching experience you'll ever have.
He did, didn't he?
So he said, I loved it.
We have a variety of topics for you. Our intention here, folks, is to improve your quality of life in Idaho.
That's right.
We use the show to bring people on, to get exposure, and to share adventures and opportunities for you that you might not be aware of.
That's right.
Along with topics of the statistics in the show, what the interest rates are doing, and some strategies, whether you're getting ready to move, getting ready to sell, getting ready to buy. Maybe you're looking at an investment property.
Yeah.
Any number of different things. So we have a great bunch of contractors.
Excellent.
Boy, howdy, was I talking to somebody else the other day? She'd called 3 different people, made appointments, and then everybody no-showed on her.
Right. They're too busy.
Oh, it was horrible.
Right.
So we have a group of people that show up, treat you right, and charge you correctly.
That's correct.
Yep, with respect.
Yep.
So Clint and I have many years of experience. We utilize that to improve your experiences from start to finish and beyond.
And beyond.
Nothing cooler to get those phone calls. So whether it's just moving, buying, or selling, it's an emotional transition for everybody, and we're super sensitive to you and your situation. This can affect your finances, your family dynamics, relocating to a strange community of which we talk about, unfamiliar surroundings, new neighbors, and etc. There's many things that affect your quality of life here in Idaho, not just the price of your home or those interest rates that are sneaking up that Clint's going to talk about.
Boy, they aren't.
Quality is about your day-to-day experiences, traffic, your work conditions, your health, family and friends, recreation, weather, and your overall relationships. We are committed to all things here, making Idaho the very best experience you can have every day.
You know, it's really interesting, Greg, that you said that. All things, what did you say? All things related to...
Well, your relationships.
Idaho.
Yeah, and your relationships.
Here in Idaho, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I had somebody ask me, they're thinking of moving here, grew up in Hawaii, live over in the Portland area. They want to come over here because of what?
Well, what they think's here, right?
Well, no.
Ooh,
they came out here and visited, and you know what they found?
Get me in trouble.
This was very interesting. This is what they found. They went into a grocery store, and they walked in to say hi, and people actually said hi.
Yeah.
And they helped them. And they said hello. And not just one. Multiple people said, hi, how are you? And they said, is what Idaho's about?
And you said,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's about.
We do have people leaving.
We do have people that leave.
There's a second chapter to that story.
There is, and we'll talk about that. Yeah. I think we should talk about it.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think
it's only fair.
I think so. I think it'd be a good idea.
Okay, so we got a couple minutes left for the Clint Walker Show.
Do you want to go talk about that first, and then we'll jump into the Clint Walker Show? We have a couple more, or what do you want to do? Okay, I'm going to bring this up. You ready for this?
I don't know.
It's a whole nother chapter.
My seatbelt's on.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Everybody ready?
Unplanned.
This is one thing. My kids are always like,
real estate rescue.
Oh no, here it comes. Are you ready?
Clint's bringing a curveball.
Bringing a curve. Here it comes.
Okay.
We have a couple minutes. Let's talk about it. You ready? Why are people leaving Idaho?
Wow. You had to ask. Clint, so I'm just going to go for my heart. I have a list in here.
No,
but I've
go
been
from the
meeting
heart.
with people.
That's right.
And
You've
they've
been talking to me.
I have.
Exactly what they're saying.
So part of it is family.
Yep.
Okay. They're in a place where they want to move and go be closer to family.
That's right.
Some of it is a bucket list opportunity.
Yep.
Some people are getting sent to jobs. They get promoted.
Sure.
And so they're moving. Some people are, how do I put this, Clint? They thought that when they moved here, it was something that it is not.
Right.
I want to be really sensitive to that.
Or that it was and changed drastically in the last 2 years.
Interesting.
Would you agree?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So they thought it was. They moved here 4 or 5 years ago,
Yep.
5, 6 years ago, whatever it is. They thought, oh, this is amazing. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Wow, you had to drop this little bomb today?
Yeah, but think about it. People, this is what people think
this is
about,
our main
right?
conversations right now from
all
the show.
the time. People are talking about it and
Calling
they're saying,
us.
maybe I should go to Texas.
Should we go to Texas?
Maybe I should
or-
go to Tennessee.
Yeah,
Maybe I should go
Colorado.
to Colorado.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford to be here. It's not what I thought it was going to be.
Or my kids can't afford to buy a home.
And okay, there's the biggest one. I normally only have just a short time.
just
but
drug you in on
think
that
about this.
Our kids
can't
afford
afford
to buy the
to
home.
live here.
Yes. What are we going to do?
We
You have
have-
an idea too, huh?
I do.
You don't get to share it yet.
Come on, give me some chance.
Nope.
No, nothing.
Okay, folks,
leave it
we're
to
taking
Greg.
one of those quick breaks. We're going to get into it today. Boy, Clint is on fire. Stand by. We got to get a fire hose. All right, you're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. This is KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. Real Estate Rescue is going a little deeper. We're taking a different road in 2022.
Love it.
Stand by. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. Yes, folks, 107.5 FM. Give that a try. I'll sound better, and Clint will sound the same. He sounds really good on both, but give that FM dial a shot. 107.5. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker. No, it's not the guy from Hollywood. This one's better. And his Creative Solutions team over at Summit Funding in Meridian. Now, for those of you getting ready to move, needing some temporary storage, you got stuck, you happen to have the show on, you're going, what do we do? I want you to reach out to our friends at One Relo. They're here to serve you, whether it's a local move right here in the Treasure Valley, whether you need some temporary storage right here, or that you need to be moved across the country, somebody left you stranded. For peace of mind, dependability, and confidence, the Rick and Rick Show. The owners say never pay in advance, no deposits. The cheaper guy's not better, and watch out for those internet movers. The stories we hear, folks, we could share them with you. Sometimes we do when we're honored to have Rick and Rick on, but there's a lot of monkey business going on, and we don't want that to be with you. You can give them a call right here locally, 208-314-7997. I know, Clint, you got something to say. Hang on, 208-314-7997. And if you're driving or you're busy, don't forget, realestaterescue.idaho.com. Clint.
Hey, you want two people that are here for you, that are literally here to help you no matter what?
Oh, those two.
Rick and Rick.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth.
Yep.
Greatest. They're just
Freak
awesome
shows.
people. They just love to help.
Yep. Okay, back to the, I don't know what I call it. You were deep diving here.
Okay, you ready for this?
Why do people leave? Who's leaving? What's up?
And we've
had
it.
had more calls,
Yep.
emails, and conversations about people considering leaving in the
Right.
last 90 days than we've had in the last 3 years.
You know why?
Yes,
Idaho
I do.
was made up of this family. Okay? Idaho was made up of family. And if one family member has to leave because they can't afford it, the other family wants to go and be with them because they want to be a family together. Right? So the people are leaving, they're moving.
So the people coming in see that value also.
That's right.
Yes.
They do see the value. They want their family to not put up with what they're seeing in those other states and those other places. And they're coming here because guess what? This is where I can raise my family. I can be who I want to be. I can talk about what I want to talk about. And people actually love each other here. They respect each other here. And that's what we grew up seeing. That's what I grew up seeing in Idaho.
So now we got a lot of people thinking about moving. They moved here, and now all of a sudden the winter's a little cold.
Yeah, a little bit.
Summer
And that
was
could
warm.
be one of the. That could be one of it. One of the options. It's too cold. It's too warm. It's not this, or is it? I want to be next to my family. The people you're talking about
it's
moved.
family.
They took their whole family.
Yeah.
Everybody
Outta here.
and moved, so they could actually afford it, and the kids could then go to work and afford to buy something.
We had multiple families in some
do
cases.
that over
who
and
knew
over
each
and
other.
over, right?
Left. Yeah.
Well, we have people going to Tennessee. We have people going to Texas. We have people, they're moving, they're leaving, going somewhere else because they can afford to go there.
Yep.
And Idaho's gone up and up and up.
Yes.
And so the people that grew up here are saying, what do we do?
Where do we go?
Where do we go? What do we do? And so now what we're seeing is that parents are saying, some of the parents are saying, you know what? I have the opportunity. I have the potential. I'm going to buy a house that has an extra little house behind it, or I'm going to add one to it. I've got a little move out, find a little bit of land. And they're opening up and broadening the horizon, saying, if my kid has to go rent for $2,000 a month, or they can rent from me for $800 to $1,000, right? So they can rent from me for less, but the property is still getting paid for, and I still have my family around me. So it's interesting.
Are you, Clint, are you introducing an idea that says we might upgrade, instead of downgrade, sell out, and get smaller?
That's right.
We might make room for our loved ones, because at the end of the day,
that's what
this might make more sense.
Right. So you can upgrade, and they rent from you. We rent from each other. Now we're together as a family.
You heard it here at Real Estate Rescue, folks, on Saturday in February. Right before Valentine's Day, Clint's delivering a loving, kind, respectful
gesture.
Opposite market trend idea.
Opposite of what's happening.
Okay, we're going to revisit this, but I committed to the stats.
Okay, you just do that because the
folks,
stats are very important.
Yeah,
Here we go. Ready?
We're going to try and make this fun. I know some of you are bored. Don't leave. It's some information I want to share. Inventory is low. Both counties, Ada County and Canyon County. So we'll go here with Ada, have a little bit of fun with this. You know, Clint, chime in if you wish. I'm sharing the stats with him too. 373 homes, both new construction and resale, available in Ada County, Clint.
It's not very
right
many.
here in mid-February. It's not many.
No.
So average price $774. So our local incomes do not support this.
No.
Back to our conversation.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
But here's what's interesting: there's no homes on the market.
Very few. Yes.
So what opportunity does that give someone looking that, hey, you know what, I'm going to get back in the market?
People are looking to sell right now. You have a window.
That's right.
There
There is a window here, isn't there?
Boy, howdy. Yep. To get top dollar, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Astoundingly enough. Yeah, little short window.
Yep.
Even though interest rates have creeped up just a tad. Yeah.
They're still low.
I know. So let's go to Eagle. We'll dive down a little bit here. Eagle had 30 new construction homes, averaging just over $1 million. That's kind of stayed that way for quite a while now. There were 55 days on the market, which has gone up a little bit, but that's your new construction. So I need to double check. I'm not sure how many of those are actually available to move into, because a lot of that's been 6-9 months to a year or more, Clint, of planning. And then existing or resale, there was a dozen homes, not many, averaging just over $800,000. The low on that was $541 on the resale. The low on new construction, folks, was $650. So at $650, you can get into the new construction world in Eagle, and then if you're looking for resale, it was $540. Now, right next door in beautiful Boise, there were 50 new construction homes, averaging just over $1 million. Average in Boise was higher than Eagle, Clint, by just about $100,000. The low, the floor on that was $375. And now existing, interesting, 60 existing homes in Boise, averaging $778. The low on that was $380.
There's some opportunity for people then to get in the market if they're ready for it.
Because there's not many homes.
That's correct.
And then right next door in beautiful Meridian, there were 76 new construction homes, averaging $694. So we're under 700 as an average. The low was $440. And existing or resale, there were 47 homes, about half, averaging just over 700. So that creeped up a little.
A little bit.
And the low on that was $415. And now right next door in beautiful Kuna, there were 55 new construction homes, averaging just over $550. 400 was the floor on that. Existing, only 8 homes.
8 homes
existing. So if you're in Kuna, you're thinking about selling, your
now's the time.
Yep.
You have no competition.
Average is $490, and the low was $365.
So would you say to reach out to you?
Yeah,
Because there's no
please do.
competition.
If you're
You can
thinking
probably
about it.
show them
Yeah.
that where they can make the most out of that.
They can send a
possibility.
text at 208-559-0590.
I agree.
Greg, help.
That's right.
Yeah, 208-559-0590. Clint,
You
that's
bet.
actually good.
You know what also might help in that? If you think that you have some equity in your home and you think that that, hey, you know what, I can't get into this market because I can't go buy something, you can, and you may be able to if you have enough equity in your home that we could use that bridge loan we talked
that's
about
right.
as well, right?
Yep.
To get in
remove that stress.
Yeah, we're doing some of that right now. So
And then right next door in Star, in honor of Mr. and Mrs. Miller in Star, Idaho, there were 30 new construction homes, averaging about $640, and $475 was the low to get new construction in beautiful Star, Idaho. Existing, Clint, only 5 houses in Star. Yep, this week. $646 was the average, $530 was the low.
So it'd be a good time to get in Star as well.
Yep, absolutely. Now, we're getting down to crunch time. Okay, next door in Canyon County, there were 250 250 homes, averaging about 530.
Okay.
Napa had 112 new construction homes, averaging 540. 385 got you on the floor. And then resale homes, there were 29 of those, averaging 530, right about a little bit lower than the new, about 530. 325 to get going on that one. And then next door in Caldwell, there were 60 new construction homes, averaging 485, 365 to start. And then existing, there was 11 homes in Caldwell. Again, Clint, great opportunity. 423 was the average, 350 to start. And then in Middleton, no, you're familiar with that.
Yep.
And 24 new construction homes, averaging about 650. 477 was a low. 6 resale homes in Middleton. Clint averaging 560.
Opportunities everywhere.
Yep. 425 was the floor. Folks, when you take a quick break, don't go away. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 on the FM dial. Tune it in, folks. We're looking forward to our last segment. Don't go away. We're having fun on Saturday. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM, and yes, folks, 107.5 FM. Clint, all right. Tune it in, turn it up, and for the last segment, rip the knob off.
That's right.
There we go, baby.
Here it comes.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Real Estate Rescue is on fire Saturday, 2 days before Valentine's Day. And what are we doing on Valentine's Day, Clint? We're ordering flowers from who?
Hope Blooms in Eagle.
Yes, Hope Blooms and Flowers and Things.
That's right.
Yep, we had her number somewhere. I got to dig that up. Oh, it's right here.
Right here. Here we go.
Folks, Hope Blooms, Flowers and Things. Please call Dorothy and the crew. Order flowers for your loved ones. Like I say, we're not all going to be here forever.
Nope.
Today is the present.
That's right.
Open it up, enjoy it. Tomorrow's gone. Excuse me, tomorrow's not here and yesterday's gone.
It's already gone.
Wow. 208-939-4022. Scribble that one down. Right now, that's more important than our number.
Yes, it is.
208-939-4022. Hope Blooms, Flowers and Things. I spoke with Dorothy. She has lots of flowers, so don't think she's out. She's not. She has a great staff. Clint will double down on me. I'm telling you, when they create something, yeah, it is incredible.
Absolutely.
Yep. Take pictures. It lasts forever. Makes an impact. They do a fantastic job. Let them know the guys over at Real Estate Rescue sent you. Again, 208-939-4022. This is unsolicited. Just wanted to remind you, it's Valentine's Day on Monday. If you haven't done anything yet, and I've been with a lot of you, I'm at Fred Meyer trying to scramble up the leftovers. So if you give them a call, they can help you out and take care of you. 208-939-4022. Hope Blooms, Flowers and Things, right there in beautiful Eagle, Idaho. Okay, Clint.
All right, Greg, let's talk. Here we go.
Tune it up, turn it in, rip the knob off,
Knob's already off.
We're
Let's
ready
go.
to go.
Yep.
You're causing trouble.
Yeah,
you
that's
suggested that instead of selling and downsizing, that maybe if I'm in a place I can maybe sell my place or add on, I go look to upsize because there's some opportunities there. There's some negotiations in some of the higher end properties, astoundingly enough. And maybe I make room. Maybe I have a mother-in-law, in-law, outlaw quarters. I call them in-law, outlaw quarters. But a place where the kids could be.
Yep.
Or maybe I could get something where I could do an add-on above the garage or create living quarters for family, and they'd be able to be there, help me actually, because we're upgrading a little bit.
Right.
And continue with our lives and not have to downsize or leave the beautiful state of Idaho.
That's right. I think the opportunity's there, don't you?
You're causing trouble.
I know.
Holy cow.
I mean, yeah, you can make a lot of money in your house, but you're going to next time anyway.
Inventory's down. Days on market are up.
That's right.
So opportunity's here.
Opportunity is
We
here.
just went through the stats.
Yeah.
And you're correct. I think there's a small window now. So if you're thinking of selling, there's a window, Clint, that's kind of shown up here.
It is.
I didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
So you could still get top dollar. We've been looking at some stats this last week.
That's correct.
I was astounded at some of the sales prices of some of the things that recently closed.
That's right.
And so as the market moves into 2022, we can see some signs of adjustment, right?
Yep.
Interest rates are up a little. We all, if we're paying attention, we've heard some things are supposed to happen next month.
Right.
With interest rates.
Yep.
Not going the right direction.
Nope. That's what, I know. That's what they keep saying. Right?
Nope. That was quick.
But then again, we also didn't see this as rates go up that that the inventory stayed so low, and that the prices stayed up.
So the people calling us and talking to us right now are thinking about moving and selling here, let's say in the next 90 days.
That's correct.
So if you're considering that, folks, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
because we have some options or some opportunities. We have access to lots of things with all these years of being in the business.
That's right.
That can help you.
So we have one customer that they did that. They sold a home that was smaller. Well, it wasn't smaller. It was a nice big home, but it didn't have any room. There was no yard. There was nothing. And they moved out to a property that had a couple of acres, moved out a little bit further, had a property with a couple of acres and a house, remodeled the house, added a mother-in-law quarters to the back and another above the garage, which gives access for their kids. So one of their kids to move in and another one to rent from them out there instead of renting somewhere else. So they're adding on to the property that they have, giving access to their family to rent from them.
So let me throw something in there. There's somebody out in the audience today who's going, all right, well, this sounds great, Clint, but when my friends or family or in-laws or outlaws are going to rent a room from me, do you use that to help me qualify? Because you're wanting me to upgrade now.
Yeah, you have rent. You have rent coming
so
in,
that
so you
works
have income
in
coming in, sure.
My payment, when you're doing my numbers, I actually qualify for more.
Right.
In theory.
In theory, if you've had other rentals, right? If you can use that, or do you qualify for all of it on your own?
Okay.
And now
somebody might be asking.
They might be asking, and that's when you call because we don't know your situation or where you've been, right, or what you have going on or what you've done in the past. So we don't know what that is. But that's why we call and we go over that and see if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, no harm.
And the big money number is 208-870-4279. Jot that down, text that, put that somewhere so you can get back to it. Reach out to Clint. He's always happy to chat with you. Go over your situation and come up with some options and possibilities for you. Again, that's 208-870-4279.
That's
Don't
funny.
forget that.
You're always coming up with fun stuff.
I love that.
Big money number.
Big money number. Well, now it's a big money number. We're upgrading.
We
We're
are
not
upgrading. We're not downgrading.
This
Here we
is the
go.
big money number now. All right, so folks, a lot of the other up things going on, we don't see all the bidding going on.
No.
We don't see the tens of thousands of dollars over asking price. We don't see them waiving appraisals.
Right. Depends on the area, right? We just saw that happen in one little area out where I didn't think it would ever happen.
And it did.
And they had 10 offers.
So it's spotty.
It's spotty.
Yeah.
But
Not like it was.
It is still happening a little bit, but it's spotty. That's correct.
And so waiving the home inspection, some of those things we're not fans of.
Right.
That can cause trouble later.
Yep.
I'm going to say, from where I'm sitting here, the buyers are getting a little more savvy. Would you agree with that?
Agreed.
They went through
They're
a
watching
heck of a
this.
time
Yeah, they
last
did.
year.
Yep, they did.
Getting burned, making offers, being frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
It was a tough deal. So many of them have been watching the market.
So if you feel that way, if you feel like that was a hard time for you and maybe you just didn't have the help you needed, I think that's right now is when you reach out.
Wow.
Right? That if you're thinking that again, you think, I want to get back in the market, but I want to do this the right way. That's where the experience comes in, Greg.
So
Would you agree?
Yeah. So we got changes coming. I'm going to say there's a window right now before March is here, and obviously,
we had someone that we were working with that it was very interesting combination that they were just having struggles with the negotiation or when the inspection came in, and nobody was talking, nobody was communicating, and they called, and we helped them walk through that process because we understand it. We've been there, we understand it, we know how to. One is on a new construction and things are going over and over and over and over. And the realtors and everybody, they're not talking because it's now getting tense because it's gone over for 2 months, right? Because
past the deadline.
Everything. So, you have expense for locks, you have expense for everything else. But they, the builder also has a lot of stuff that hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, their costs. Yeah, of course.
They have inventory that's held up somewhere. Materials haven't arrived. Something hasn't happened. So this is a tough time.
Yeah.
So you need people that can help you walk through that process.
And maybe people with resources and added opportunity and value to help you when things get tough.
Well, there you go.
That's that experience stuff.
That's exactly
let's
what
make a phone call to this person. We'll solve that problem.
We'll solve it.
I've only heard you say that 100 times.
That's right.
Clint, we got this problem. You go, I know somebody.
Boom, solve the problem.
Yep, it's done. Wow. Folks, realestaterescueidaho.com. We're here for you in 2022. If you can't hear the passion, I don't know what we're going to do with you. I say tune it in, turn it up, rip the knob off. KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. This is the home of Kevin Miller Show, Monday through Friday from 5 to 10. That doesn't get any better, does it?
No, it does not.
Absolutely not. All right, we need to take off. Until next Saturday at noon, folks. We're here for you. If you need help getting moved in or out of Idaho, maybe you just need a safe temporary storage, Reach out to our folks there at One Relo. Local number is 208-314-7997. 208-314-7997. You can get all of us at realestaterescueidaho.com. Remember, folks, we believe in old school principles, the power of the personal connection, where a handshake, phone call, and your word still matter. Have a great week. Don't forget to join us here next Saturday at noon for more great tips and strategies to navigate the real estate market in the Treasure Valley. Until then, we're here for you. Be safe out there and enjoy the beautiful state of Idaho.